Outside Carrington. Fires the three. Gove with the rebound.
Closing down on leads is done by making smart plays on offense and taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up those bonehead threes like that.
I'll be honest with you guys. I would not want to test Austin Lund.
Inside.
Clutch shot by Lund. This is why they use the big man in big moments like these.
MP outside. Pass to Callahan. MP. Sinks it.
Nice tag. However, a little too easy if you're asking me.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over. Pagan with it. Martinez outside. One with the pick. From deep. Martinez can't get it to go. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul.
They could more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession, though.
First personal foul.
And here are the High Flyers now. 4-point game. And they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one, so they push him into the penalty. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Mandatory foul at this point.
Yep, you got to stop the clock, and you've got to regain possession.
Outside Mills. And they go to the intentional foul.
Drexel Carrington. First personal foul. At the line for the High
He
Flyers.
doesn't hit the first. And that was one they really wanted. He's got one more, though.
There's just so much you can do with Mills running the show. Half court, in transition, he can do it all over the floor.
Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over.
Time is not in their favor.
They need a quick bucket and then foul to stop the clock.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
On top of that, a steal or a foul to also stop the clock. When you're driving home, you're going to be thinking about sloppy plays like that for a while.
And now they foul and stop the clock.
Michael Pagan. Third personal foul. At the line for the High Flyers.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. And he does get the second one. And that puts him up by 5. Timeout called by Sack. They'll talk things over.
And right now, as a fan, all you're looking for is a quick shot and a foul.
I'm always curious to see what kind of set they come out with. What's their go-to play at this point?
Down low. Cash it in. That's money. What a beautiful shot to bring him within 3.
So cool in a tough moment. What a shot by Carrington.
And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point out.
First personal foul. At the line for the High Flyers.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 5-point game.
No mistakes there. I think you can close the book on this one, guys.
From deep, it's Pagan. Hauled in by High Flyers. And an intentional foul right there.
Ivory Lund. First personal foul.
And no good as the first free throw misses for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. And the second of 2 is good. And that'll increase their lead to 6. So the High Flyers win this one.
Well, I thought the most interesting part of the game was watching MP show what he's capable of. He's got that moxie. Just the way he carries himself, he gives off superstar vibes.
And he makes winning plays. Of course, on the other end, you have attack from Sack falling short.
Yeah, and Drexel Carrington showed off his 3-and-D skills once again. But that alone wasn't good enough to get them the win. Still, he's got something that will garner interest going forward.
And that'll do it for this one. For Drake Hugo, Danny...
Good game, yeah.
MP! Hey, what up, man?
Hey, Mr. Kelly. You gotta start letting me know when you're gonna pull up.
Come on. You're my client now, all right? I show up for my clients.
Hey, well, how did I look out there tonight?
Solid. If you keep that up, got a pretty good chance of making the All-Star team.
Not quite good enough, but no worries. I'm gonna make my case.
You got one more game against a top prospect. That's how you're gonna do it.
Oh, yeah, Brendan Harris. I almost played with those guys.
Then you know all about him.
I know you can't beat me.
I like that.
Oh, man, you're Brendan Harris with Union Elite, right?
Yeah, that's me.
Man, what's good? I'm MP.
Right, you that Vermont dude. Yeah, I heard you passed up on the chance to play with us.
Oh, man, y'all just got so much talent, especially with you, bro. High flyers is just more my style of ball.
Or what style is that? Sloppy? Undisciplined?
I don't know about all that. You know, if we're so sloppy, why do we keep winning?
You haven't played us yet.
Right, which means you ain't beat us yet. Brandon.
You haven't watched my tapes yet, have you?
No, I've seen a little. You aight. It's just, I'm better. But don't stress yourself out about that. You'll find out why in a second.
WCBL action coming your way right here on 2K Sports. Good evening, everyone, and welcome in. I'm Joe Lamy alongside Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. We've got the Union Elite against the High Flyers in a showdown.
Well, both of these teams have had a strong showing this season, and I'm looking forward to seeing the stars of their respective teams, MP and Brandon Harris.
And for the High Flyers, MP and Mills leading the way. Not only can they both play, but they've got some great personality there as well.
Something about both of them just oozes star power. But none of that will matter once they get on the court. They'll have to let their game do the talking tonight. Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And taking the... Wow!
Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
Now MP. Brock. MP outside. And Harris pulls down the rebound. And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Pass to Harris. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Not every big at this level can shoot, Joe. I mean, Brandon Harris is an exception and an exceptional shooter. Skills and size and 3 more points.
On the wing, Brock. Now Mills. Will it go? It's rebounded by Robert. Well, everything's working for them at the offensive end right now.
Yeah, good play calling and even better execution. Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
Gov outside. Pass to MP. Back to Gov. The high flyers with another miss. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
And you see them adding to their lead. Right now, they're following their game plan to perfection.
Absolutely. They're getting good looks and finding ways to capitalize. Solid passing skills on display from Devontae Mills. Any scout wants to know that a elite player is aware of his surroundings. Mills looking to check off some of those boxes here tonight.
Pass to Robert. Right side, it's Diaz. Over Mills. He can't bake that one in. High flyers trailing. Callahan with it. And Roberts picks him up defensively. Now Callahan. On the wing, it's MP. Shot clock at 5. The three from Go. It's rebounded by Robert. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one. Albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Defensive foul. Lune Diaz. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the High Flyers.
He misses the free throw.
2 shots.
And he's good on the second. Union Elite leading this one. Outside, Harris. And Diaz. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. The open shot, Harris. Union Elite again can't hit it. Now the High Flyers with it. Pass to Mills. Back to MP. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
Drop that pass to him in the perfect spot.
Outside Diaz. Back to Harris. Union Elite again can't hit it. On the wing, O'Neal. MP. Back to O'Neal. MP up top. Gov outside. MP. He's covered by Harris. Shot clock at 6. Back to Callahan. Shoots over Robert. Callahan shot off the mark. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
Diaz with it. To stop the drought. Ben Gov with some nice D.
Even with the decent coverage that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
And it's MP missing. Here's Walker. Guarded by O'Neal. Pass to Diaz. Here's Kolish. The three. Gov with the rebound. Right wing. Back to MP. Count that as his 4th basket of the night goes in. Just 7 shots to get there.
That's how you do it. Get into the teeth of the defense.
Outside Diaz. Here's Harris. He's got 7. Well-placed jumper from the free throw line. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue-chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is
change here.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Now the High Flyers with it. They trail by 3.
Hey, yo, right here.
The turnaround jumper. And Harris pulls down the rebound. Now here's Bird, looking for his first basket, still in this one. Shot from the charity stripe, and he hits the jumper for 2.
From mid-range, Harris is able to showcase his size and skill.
And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true. It could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
They get it back, and he makes that one.
A second effort from the big Robert. Coach and scouts love to see that.
They're having trouble creating any kind of offense.
And you can really sense them tightening up a little bit at this point.
Pass to Callahan. Back to MP. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And here's Harris. Now Mitchell takes a 3. Dunn brings it down. Now Mills. Here's MP. Add another to his scoring column. His 5th basket of the game. Now shooting 5 of 11. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Harris, no good. Here's the break. 1 second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Almost automatic that close to the hoop.
Love the one-hand stuff, too. Looks so pretty.
So I'm going to add some points to the style points section of my notes, but that's an important bucket, too. Don't forget.
Pass to Harris. The shot over MP. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. It's Union Elite up by 1. Don't move a muscle. We'll be back right after this. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Harris outside. Diaz. Back to Harris. For 3, it's Mitchell. Sinks it from distance.
It's not a dance floor out there. You can't give Mitchell any kind of wiggle room, or else he will torch you off the catch. And he can dance too, so I hear.
Pass to Callahan. To the middle. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
The moment he's free of his defender, he's headed to the hoop. That's a textbook use of the play.
To the inside. Now Harris. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz. And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Mills outside. Pass to Brock. Now MP. Gov. Off target from 3-point range. Bird with the ball. Picked up by Gov. Here's Robert. And Diaz. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in this game from him.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
Here's MP. Pass to Callahan. And finished off by Callahan.
Heads-up play by the offense, finding a soft spot in the D and getting the flush.
Poor resistance at the rim.
Yeah, I'd like to see more energy on the defensive end. Never want to allow easy looks.
And the foul called on MP. That's foul number 2 for him. Here's Bird. Outside Diaz. Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Over Brock. Good D that time from MP. High Flyers trailing. 8 for 15 with that basket.
You always want to see assisted baskets. Credit Brock right there for providing the key final pass.
And Union Elite with possession. They've led by as much as 10.
He is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Brock with it. And that one's good from MP.
Oh, the accuracy, just special. Puts the ball where only his teammate can get it.
Diaz up top, covered by Brock. Robert, a screen. A kick out to Bird. The High Flyers grab the miss. Boy, what a battle it's been between these two stars. Harris and MP both doing a great job of finding their shots.
Absolutely. You can see that they know their teams are depending on them for offense. You wonder how long they can shoulder the load like that.
Aggressive move to the rim. The foul saved the layup.
Really physical defense. I like it. They're not letting anything happen easily.
Flyers decide to go with a different look out there.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Here's Diaz. Mitchell outside. Pass to Robert. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time. So he'll shoot two here. Liam Callahan picks one up.
The defender, a little over anxious there to Robert's benefit this time.
And so he hits them both. Now the High Flyers with it. It's a 5-point game. And MP gets it to go.
Imposing his will offensively. He's made it look so easy.
Here's Mitchell. Bird outside. Back to Mitchell. Harris sets the pick. Down low. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
We know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
The drive by MP. Harris comes down the board. Union Elite with the ball. Leading by 5. And it's Harris slamming it home.
What a nice job on the alley-oop connection.
Yeah, you need to time it perfectly. Not easy to execute.
You need a really great pass, and more than that, guys, a little hops on that finish doesn't hurt either.
And it's in there.
I think they maybe expected Mills to make a pass there. Instead, he does it all by himself.
Here's Bird. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And he's been doing a great job of setting his team up for scores.
If I see the ball in his hands, I'm doing everything I can to get open right now, because you know he'll find you.
And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws coming up.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he does get the second one. And that trims the lead to 6.
Not as productive a trip to the line as he'd have liked. They need all their free throws to go down at this point.
Harris inside. MP's there. The shot misses. And here are the High Flyers now. And here they come. And a dunk by MP.
And using some muscle, he went for the two-hander on the slam.
Some urgency from him there.
He might be sensing what we are. This is a critical time in this game, guys.
One shot.
Hey, getting a point off the technical, that's an easy way to extend the lead.
Now Harris, now covered by MP. Over MP! Union Elite again can't hit it. Good. What a beautiful shot shot to bring him within 3.
That can be a tricky pass inside, but the rewards definitely justified the risk.
Harris out on the wing. The putback. It falls.
Big time basket by Harris. Showing he's not afraid of the moment.
Now the High Flyers with it. Stolen away by Harris. And an intentional foul right there.
First personal foul.
They could more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession, though.
First personal foul. At the line for Union Elite.
And the first one of 2 is no good. Heartbreaker there. And he ends up making the second. And that'll increase their lead to 6.
No time to spare. They need a bucket.
On top of that, a steal or a foul to also stop the clock.
And you love the lead pass where he hits his man in stride.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Devontae Mills. Second personal foul.
He hits the first one, and that puts him up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. Pass to Brock. Mills. Here's MP. No good on the shot attempt. A bit long that time. And they go to the intentional foul.
First personal foul. At the line for Union Elite.
He drops the first one, and that'll increase their lead to 6. And he's unable to get the second. Let's go. It's good.
It's like Mills has a sixth sense when he's got a teammate open, like when I see snacks on the pregame table.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Mandatory foul at this point.
Yep, you got to stop the clock, and you've got to regain possession.
And so he drops both of them. And it's a 6-point game.
And that is how you close a game out. Those free throws will bury them for sure.
Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over.
I think a 2-point bucket doesn't do them much good here.
Yeah, agreed. I think their only shot is a 3 and then an immediate foul.
Kicks it out to Brock. Can't drop the tough three-pointer.
Some tight defense being played right there. Got right up on him and forced the miss.
Just close enough to bother him on the shot, but disciplined it.
And it's the High Flyers starting this one out.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Loon Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role. And the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. Looking at the High Flyers, it's Devontae Mills at the 1, then Jason Brock and MP at the 2 and 3. Down low, we got a tandem of Ben Gov and Liam Callahan. Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
He's a menace on the glass. His offensive rebounding is going to cause problems for opponents for years to come.
Here's Brock. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
Number 15.
And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Past MP. Back to Mills. Now Brock. MP, guarded by Mitchell. And there's the call on MP.
MP.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul.
Here's Diaz. Harris sets the pick. From 17 feet out, the bank shot, no good. Fast break, here we go. Oh, and the jam by MP.
Terrific giveaway by Gov. Instead of holding the ball, he feeds the open man.
And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
Now MP. He has 6. It's stolen by Harris. Pass to Diaz. Floats one up, and the shot goes in.
So many guys go hard driving to the hoop. But Diaz, having that float shot is a nice extra option.
Inside. And that one hits back iron. Union Elite leading this one. Bird outside. Here's Harris. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 of 6 to start the game.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from NP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
Pass now to Harris. Back to Diaz. Bird outside from beyond the arc. That falls. What a feed that time from Diaz.
And Bird knows he's got to drain the shot. When he's hitting from there, everything else seems to open up for him too.
To the paint. MP with the look. Banked in off the glass.
And from there, you expect him to drop it in every single time.
Pass to Harris. To the middle. And it's Harris slamming it home.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
Now here's Diaz. Pass now to Harris. Lets it fly. Gov with the rebound. Here's MP. The shot off that time. Now Diaz. Mitchell outside. Here's Bird. With 4 to shoot. And it's going to be a 3-second call. A high fly.
Substitution.
Making some changes here.
Substitution for high flyers.
Now Harris. He's covered closely. And the ball goes out. Union Elite will keep possession here. And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
The High Flyers with the lead. Fires at the elbow, and that one's good from MP.
Playing with his head up, locates his teammate, gets him the rock.
Here's Bird. Mitchell on the wing. Inside. Up and in, it's good. First basket of the game for him. 1 for 4 shooting.
Good decision making right there by Mitchell, showing how unselfish he can be with passes like this.
Now MP. He's got 14. Shot falls by Casey.
Strong pass. Placed the ball right where his teammate needed it.
And Union Elite with possession. They trail by 7. Back to Kolish. Hauled in by Casey. And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Mitchell on the wing, covered by Mills. Pass to Harris. Offensive board.
Huge play, and they need more like it because second chance points are going to be a key for them.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
And if only they'd been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now.
Both teams will make a substitution. Union Elite trail.
Substitution for high flyers.
Now Harris, covered by MP. Bird outside. Mitchell on the wing. 5 on the clock. Shoot! The high flyers grab the miss. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Now here's Bird. To the inside. Now Harris. And it's Harris slamming it home.
Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
MP outside. Back to Mills. Pass to Brock. MP up top. Nice D from Brandon Harris.
Nearly got a finger to that shot on the block attempt.
His activity was just as effective as the block. Made him completely change his release point and caused the miss.
Mitchell outside. Here's Harris. And here's Diaz from the arc. And Harris with the lay.
Brandon Harris has such a nose for points. He figures out different ways to put the ball in the hoop.
Up top, Callahan. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
At the line.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just lay it right in.
For one.
And the free throw, no good. Mitchell outside. There's the triple. He got it up in time, but it doesn't fall. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. High Flyers out in front. They lead by 5. And plenty more to come right after this. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Now here's Diaz. Mills with the steal. Down low. MP can't connect from short range. Here's go. Yes, it's good.
Tremendous hustle by the big man Gubb, refusing to give up on the play.
Pass to Diaz. Bird on the wing. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots coming.
Talk about the determination of Bird. Ignoring the foul, just straight up going for it.
That one's also good, so he hits both free throws. MP with the rock. Guarded now by Diaz. To the inside. And that one's good from MP.
That's where they want their shots to come from, and that's the passing it'll take.
Outside Diaz. Finds Bird. Fades away. And the shot goes in.
Hey, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home.
MP. He's covered by Harris. To the wing, right side. Back to MP. Brock outside. MP. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses from close range. Pass to Diaz.
Come to me.
And here's Bird. The fader. MP grabs the miss.
Completely unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. Could have been an easy jumper.
And he gets it to go.
MP.
And Diaz. Finds Bird. And it's blocked by Gove.
What stellar defense by Gov. A big man who knows how to come up with the big blocks.
MP. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
It's hard to believe he's in high school. The way he's moved the ball today has been tremendous.
I like the leadership and the effort to get the other guys going. And you see how much they appreciate it out there.
Now here's Diaz. And Harris slams it home. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
Here's MP. He's got 22. Pass to Callahan. Return to MP. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
I'd like to paint a picture here because his shooting chart is beautiful. Lots of good shots all around the floor.
Boy, what a battle it's been between these two stars. Harris and MP both doing a great job of finding their shots.
Absolutely. You can see that they know their teams are depending on them.
High Flyers decide to go with a different look out there.
Substitution for High Flyers.
Here's Robert. Kicks it to Walker. And here's Harris. Guarded by MP. Here's Walker. Back to Harris. And it's Harris slamming it home.
Tremendous teamwork there. The screen freed him up for the open look.
It's so much easier to flush it down when you lose that defender.
And, of course, the help was too late.
Three-pointer. Offensive rebound. Robert can't get it to fall.
Credit to the D. That was not an easy layup. Really good effort.
Back to MP. And Walker pulls it down. Union Elite trailing here. Over to the wing. Inside. Takes it off the glass.
And the offense just keeps raining down. Neither team has been able to defend consistently.
And I would expect more of that as both defenses seem to be wearing down a bit.
The High Flyers making a switch here. And it's High Flyers with the ball. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw contact and he'll shoot two.
And the defense knows they just can't let him get away with an easy shot.
Yes, sir, I agree. That is the best play they could have made right there.
Shooting two.
And he can't hit the second one.
He did the important part at the line there. Made this a two-possession game.
And here's Harris for three. Gets it to go from long range.
He's such a clutch shooter. He just lives for the big shot.
And here are the High Flyers now. They lead by one. Mills outside. MP. The three-pointer goes.
And that is a crushing blow to the hosts. They were back in this game for what felt like only a second before instantly giving the 3 points back.
And as soon as that bomb went through the bucket, the air just went right out of this building. In a momentous moment, Harris, star power, we're watching it rise. Steadies himself to compete in the clutch.
Back to MP. That's good, and it's Callahan picking up the assist.
Terrific pass there, setting up his teammate well.
Outside, Harris. Goes up and lays it in, nice and easy.
With his phenomenal speed, those kind of wide open buckets can come in bunches for him.
MP with it. Guarded now by Diaz. And it's MP missing. And it's definitely within striking distance.
Gotta make each possession count.
Pass to Diaz. Here's Harris. He's covered by Gov. 6 to shoot. Bird outside to take the lead. Hauled in by High Flyers. Now MP. Count it.
Easiest way to do it sometimes with the bounce pass.
And time called here. Union Elite. To the middle. Now Harris. Cashing in. That's money. And he's run within 2 points.
Big time basket by Harris. Showing he's not afraid of the moment.
We can probably expect to see them slow it down a bit.
Yeah, it's a conservative approach, but why not burn some clock while you have the lead?
Defensive foul. Devontae Mills. First personal foul. 15 foul.
First free throw is good, and that narrows the gap to 1.
Guys, there's so many things to like about Harris. The biggest attribute might be his ability to guard multiple positions. He can score like a machine. Incredible composure at the line to tie it up and give them a chance to get it to overtime.
MP. Brandon Harris with some nice D. And time called here, Union Elite. And so Union Elite has it here. Diaz with it. Harris out on the wing. With the fadeaway.
A reliable scorer. He is such an asset for his team.
Timeout called. The High Flyers talk things over.
This is a very tough situation, but they do have enough time to catch and shoot. It's going to have to be very quick, but they still have hope.
So a close game sees Union Elite taking this matchup. So the High Flyers will get the first possession.
Well, the drama setting the scene for tonight's game. It's MP going up against the team he didn't pick when he joined the club circuit.
And taking the floor for Union Elite, it'll be Lou Diaz running the show from the point. Mitch Mitchell's at the off guard. Bird will be playing in the wing role. And the always dangerous Brandon Harris at power forward. Finally, Drew Robert holding down the center spot. Looking at the High Flyers, it's Devontae Mills at the 1, then Jason Brock and MP at the 2 and 3. Down low, we got a tandem of Ben Gov and Liam Callahan.
MP.
Coach Weber and Coach Troy both thought MP was destined for their rosters.
Well, look, he couldn't play for both of them. So at the end of the day, he had to make a business decision. No animosity, but I'm sure this team would like to prove to MP that he made the wrong choice.
Yes, and it's Brock picking up the assist.
Showing you the instincts he has as a passer.
Outside Diaz. Back to Harris. And it's finished off by Harris. And the star for this Union Elite team is Brandon Harris, a fantastic big man who can score from anywhere.
Harris is one of the most efficient and focused players you'll find on the court. And it's funny, I actually think MP would have complemented Harris's game perfectly if MP had chosen Union Elite.
Now here's Mitchell. Drills it from deep.
Shooting out of the corner with confidence. Mitchell acting like he had it in the bag.
Mills has it. Passes to MP. Brock. Back to MP. And Harris pulls down the rebound. Mitchell on the wing, covered by Brock. And finished off by Harris.
We know that Harris is a skilled finisher. He's got plenty of toughness to go along with that.
MP up top to the paint. Pass to Callahan. And it's stolen away by Robert. And over the course of this WCBL season, we've seen some great growth from MP.
Indeed, there's been a level of maturity that's come along with his game, not only with his footwork and his basketball IQ, but with how he really carries himself.
The High Flyers trailing. Now MP, Bird defending. Yep, that one goes.
Good team play there. Sets him up nicely.
And here's Mitchell. Outside Diaz. Back to Mitchell. Clock at 6. Inside. Robert. The shot's good on the assist by Mitchell.
Using his size around the rim, Drew Robert doing work in the paint.
To the middle. MP with the look. Soft touch off the glass and in. And as we've mentioned earlier, a bit of a vendetta of sorts against MP in this one, albeit it's in good spirits. But in games like this, tensions can run high, especially early on.
And hopefully no one's trying to make a point and let it get out of hand here. Emotions might be elevated, but prove your point on the court with your play.
To the inside, kicks it out to Brock, back to MP. Gets it to drop, and he's now 5 of 8.
That's what they wanted right there. Something close to the rim.
Union Elite lead. Outside, Harris. From outside, it's off the mark. And the ball goes out of bounds. Union Elite will have it.
Sloppy misconnection there.
Substitution, Union Elite. Substitution for High Flyers.
And as always, this is a game that will feature a crowd full of scouts.
Well, to no one's surprise, MP has certainly turned some heads with his play this season. But I imagine they're also here to check out Mills and Harris.
And it's Harris slamming it home.
Oh, terrific job to go up and get that one. Nice hands. Harris with an agile move for a big fella.
Pass to Brock. Mills. Here's MP, defended by Harris. Here's Dunn with just 5 to shoot. Down low. MP with the look. Harris comes down with the board. Here's Kolish. Mitchell outside.
Ball coming, ball coming.
Watch the screen.
To the paint. Here's Harris. And it's Harris slamming it home.
Yes, sir. Get up, Brandon Harris.
And as we've watched all of these players over the course of the season, you can see what they've really added to their individual games.
Well, the focus for each of these teams, Joe, is to try and get the most out of each one of these players. They've all improved for sure, and some more than others, but I'm extremely impressed with the strides that MP has made.
Here's Kolish. Pass to Harris. Got it. Good job right there in the low post.
That's what the scouts want to see from Harris. Score it inside.
Out to the right wing. And it's the Union Elite with the rebound. Here's Kolish. Three-pointer burn. It's rebounded by Mills. To the inside.
2 minutes.
And MP gets it to go.
2 minutes.
That's a good pass. Right where he needed it to execute and finish.
And you look at both of these teams, some great depth out there.
And with the amount of games that can be played in such a short period, depth is key for these teams. No surprise to see these rosters have the success they've had.
And it's Harris slamming it home.
It's so easy to see why Harris is so highly regarded. He can get the orange in the hoop.
MP with the look. Good. And that assist goes to Mills.
And how huge has he been to give his team a lift?
Well, certainly their deficit would be a lot bigger if it wasn't for his efficiency at the offensive end.
Back to Kolish. There's a rejection. Inside. Here's MP. And he banks in the layup.
Simply feeling it tonight. Most everything falling in.
Now Mitchell. Harris outside. Over Brock. And Harris gets it to go. It doesn't take a lifelong scout to understand why Harris is a blue chip prospect. He has the ability to get it done on offense.
And what is so great about Harris is that he can attack the rim from multiple levels. That's almost required for primary option big men these days. And Harris is a perfect fit for that kind of role.
MP again.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
Mitchell outside. That'll count. And no good trying to get that one. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going on here. Union Elite on top. They lead this one by 4. And don't go away. We'll be back right after the break. Welcome back for the second half as MP leads the High Flyers against Brandon Harris and the Union Elite. You watch games like this one, guys, you see the skill and the talent that the up-and-coming players have today. It's quite impressive.
No question about it. Basketball is in good hands for future generations because what kids like this do on the court at such an early stage of their development, really, it's miles ahead of where we were just a few decades ago.
Now here's Mills. Quiet offensively so far, searching for his first points of the game.
That is a sweet-looking one-handed slam.
When the game is this close, he's someone you can really rely on.
Absolutely, and great to have such a dependable finisher.
Here's Diaz. Finds Bird. Diaz. Back to Bird. Trying his luck from deep. Hits the trifecta.
Totally in control right there. Jake looking like another Bird right there.
MP outside. Callahan shot off the mark. And even though a lot of these players are competing against each other, odds are at some point they'll be teammates down the line.
Yeah, that's true, and it could be in the NBA or any number of leagues overseas. The fact is, not everyone's going to make it, but those who do will know each other from their experience here.
Now here's Robert. The pick from Harris. To the middle. And Harris slams it home!
Man, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them a momentum boost. They need to break this game open.
I'd hit the like button. Some coaches might want to see just a sure-handed lay-in, but I say put as much on the finish as you can. Make a statement.
Ooh, the dime, courtesy of Mills. He's got a great feel for the floor.
Mitchell outside. Inside. Stopped by Harris.
Putting some extra spice on that one.
He had the airtime to do whatever he wanted.
With that, the power to make sure the whole place felt it.
Now here's MP. 24 for him. Pass to Mills. And here's Gov. Launches it. Out of bounds, it goes to Union Elite. Both teams changing it up here.
Substitution.
Union Elite leading this one. Outside Diaz. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. That one, no good.
You love to see the enthusiasm on that alley-oop, but not the execution.
Well, they wanted to send a message, and the message is we really need work on our alley-oops.
We're getting a taste of Gov's all-around game, picking out a nice pass to log the assist.
Outside Diaz. Bird on the wing. And it's blocked by Gove. Boy, what a battle it's been between these two stars. Harris and MP both doing a great job of finding their shots.
Absolutely. You can see that they know their teams are depending on them for offense. You wonder how long they can shoulder the load like that.
Now here's Mitchell. Six to shoot. And once again, off the mark from Union Elite. Pass to Callahan for the lead. And he takes it up and lays it in.
Wow, I mean, and are you really surprised? That's Liam Callahan, paving his way to an inside score like it's a construction site.
Mitchell outside. To the paint. And the layup is good.
All about the dime there. Terrific court vision.
And the High Flyers call time here. Both teams will make a substitution. Timeout called by Union Elite. The High Flyers trailing. Pass to MP. Tie it up. Doesn't go for him. And Union Elite has possession. Three-pointer Bird. He can't get it to go.
2 minutes remaining.
Now Callahan. And here's MP. He's covered by Harris. Return to MP. The score now is all even.
What a treat we've had here tonight, Danny. Great execution from both sides.
The quality of the offense, it's been unreal. We've all enjoyed watching this one.
Now here's Diaz. Harris out on the wing. And the foul called on MP. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Diaz. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harris. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. And that one misses.
Guys, there's so many things to like about Harris. The biggest attribute might be his ability to guard multiple positions. He can score like a machine. This is what we talk about. Be willing to make the extra pass to get the shot you want.
Now here's Diaz. Pass to Harris. The kick out to Bird. Mitchell. To the inside.
After defending the shot, he didn't quit on that play. Followed it straight to the glass for the board.
To take the lead. Connect.
Boy, it is fun watching him at the controls.
Just the way he creates for his teammates. Such a willing passer.
And time called here. Union Elite.
Looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Yeah, and I think in a possible 2-for-1 situation, this next play they run will be interesting to see what they go with. No room for error.
Pass now to Harris. And Harris draws the double. Mitchell outside. No good there with the triple.
And even if it didn't fall, you're more than okay with him trying the three in that occasion.
A lot is on the line right here.
Crowd is so locked in right now.
Now a timeout called by Union Elite.
They can go for the 3 to win or the 2 to tie. What's your choice in this situation, Danny?
Well, hey, I don't think you set that decision in stone in this timeout. You see how things play out. What's the defense come out in? You've got to look for the best shot no matter what direction you go in.
It's Harris at the high post. MP's there. Now Harris. It's off! And he commits the intentional foul.
The coach was calling for that foul. You can't let the opposing team run out the clock.
To get back into this now, they're going to need some help for some missed free throws.
And he's able to hit the second one. And that makes it a 3-point lead. And time called here, Union Elite.
There's still time left, so they don't necessarily need to go for the 3 if they can get an easy bucket down low.
I'm not so sure. There's not a lot of time to play around with. I think they look for the 3 and then try to tie this thing up.
Here's Harris. Gove with the rebound.
When you try something like that, you're really going to hear it from your coaches, your teammates, and the fans.
And they stop the clock as soon as they can with the intentional foul. He gets the first, and that gives them a 4-point cushion.
Shooting 2.
And he cannot convert the second. That one misses. So it's the High Flyers taking a W in a close one.
An impressive performance from the High Flyers in this one. You have to credit MP. He was an instrumental part of this win. You see the kind of potential that this kid has already.
Without question, Denny. And on the flip side for the Union Elite, a tough loss.
Well, Brandon Harris just didn't do enough in this game. He had his moments, but in the end, MP and his High Flyers were just too much to handle. But it's okay. They can't dwell on this. They've got to put it behind them and just move on.
Well, that'll do it for now. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joe Lamy. Thank you for joining us.
My man MP. That's what I'm talking about, man.
Thanks, Mr. Kelly. Hey, I told you can't guard me.
Well, look, I just got the word, and you, my friend, are going to the All-Star Showcase.
Really?
That's right. So I'm going to need one more performance just like that one.
Oh, I definitely got you, Mr. Kelly. I'm about to be the MVP of that All-Star game.
If you could pull that off, that would be massive.
If. Come on, Austin Kelly. You gotta believe in me now. You're my agent.
You're an incredible talent, MP. But you're going against an entire team of incredible talents, not the least of which is your matchup, Ice McCall.
Yeah, I know all about bro.
Well, then you know to take him seriously.
Look, definitely. Dude is a beast, but so am I.
I'm excited to see how you handle it.
I'm about to shock the world.
You ready, MP? You gotta play the game of your life tonight just for us to even have a chance.
Yo, I know I cooked you last time we played J Moore, but that's Nike's EYBL Select out there. If we're not all on point, they're gonna take turns dogging us. It ain't just on me tonight.
Yeah, but you're checking Ice. Dude's a future lotto pick, man. I'm nice and all, but he's on a different level.
Hey, yo, I'm not scared of anybody I'm matched up against.
Oh, yeah? Then why were you wearing street clothes when we played you guys? Disciplinary reasons? That's mad fishy, bro.
Yo, I know you're not talking. You lucky you didn't have to guard me.
If you say so.
Okay, since y'all all highly regarded, why don't y'all tell me what's so special about Tyson Ice McCall? Hey, I'm serious. Put that high basketball IQ to use and help me help us.
He is a bucket, okay? I threat from everywhere. You can't give him any daylight.
He's a machine, bro. You can wait for him to make a mistake, but he never does. He's fundamentally sound.
And dude goes crazy in the clutch. GOAT mode stuff. That's why they call him Ice.
Casual. Lethal. I was at Steph Curry's camp with him last year. He had that aura about him. It's obvious he's going to be a pro.
This game's gonna have a lot of eyes on it. You got Slam out there, overtime, scouts from everywhere. But Ice isn't the only monster on that team.
Fact.
Which means we've got a chance to do something special. Tyson's got a lot going for him. I don't care. He's 19th in the country. I get that. But he's never beat me. And they've never matched up against us. Everyone in this locker room, and I mean everyone, has worked like crazy to get here. Which means we've got talent too. So let's go out there and show those EYBL dudes why we were chosen to play this game. If you want me to kill a monster, then I'm going for the head. So if you trust me to take on Ice, then I'll trust you to handle the rest. Bring it in on me.
Let's go.
All for one on 3.
1, 2, 3. All for one!
Hey, Tyson. What's up, bro? I mean, it's finally good to meet you, and I want to tell you seriously, I really relate to your story.
MP, right?
Right.
How'd you make this team?
What you mean?
Usually your league sends their best players to get clowned by us. Then there's you. I don't get it.
Okay, see, that type of disrespect, why you capping like you don't know about me yet?
Oh, I know who you are. You're Dion's little pet. He got bored working with blue chippers, plucked you out of nowhere, then you had a hot few weeks, so you start feeling yourself. Here's the thing, though. I know that you know that this ain't real. I know that you're scared that one day soon the shots are gonna stop falling. You don't belong here, MP. You belong back home, slinging breakfast to townies. And after this game, when you choke in front of all those scouts, that's exactly where you're going.
Welcome, everyone. It's the EYBL Showcase. We have a fantastic game full of young all-star talent from the West Coast Basketball League and the Nike Elite Youth Basketball League. I'm Joe Lamy with Danny Hogger and Drake Hugo. And guys, what a great group we have here tonight.
Oh, we've got stars from all over the country, and they're all looking to leave a lasting memory in this one. I'm sure we'll be seeing some future faces of the sport here.
As you said, Danny, the future is going to be on full display here tonight.
And scouts will be very interested in this matchup, despite it being an exhibition game. When you have this much talent gathered together on the court, the basketball world can't help but notice. Well, what a great celebration of the club leagues. The best from the WCBL getting to face the stars of the EYBL. What more can you ask for?
For the Nike EYBL All-Star squad, it starts with Joey Johnson getting the nod at the point guard. Jonathan Lax, his partner in the backcourt. Ice McCall will get a lot of attention out there on the wing. And finally, Robinson and Pachumsky give them a potent combo in the post. For the West Coast All-Stars, their starting five begins with Devontae Mills at point. Jaden Moore is the 2. MP gets the nod at small forward. Brandon Harris is the power forward, and it's Miles Thunderstone at the pivot. And the players on the floor, obviously the best of the best for their age group.
And there's a high likelihood that at least one major star is coming out of here, maybe even more. There's just so much talent on the floor, it's sure going to be fun to watch him show off here tonight. Defensively, you can't take your eyes off him. He's lethal from several spots on the floor.
And this game has a bit of a different feel than other All-Star games.
Well, every one of these kids wants to show that they're the best. So that means there's going to be a lot of effort being put in on both sides of the floor.
Here's MP. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
And plays like that show you what a skilled passer he is.
Pachumsky outside. Kicks it to Johnson. Here's McCall. Launches a 3. That one's in. His first basket of the game. He's 1 of 2.
And McCall splashes it from downtown. He's a premier shooter.
Moore outside. Return to MP. And Stone outside. Moore shoots over Lack. Shot for Moore, no good. Right side Johnson. McCall outside. Up top, Lack. The West All-Stars pull it down. You look at the roster of these teams, one thing that jumps out at you is the wide range of places these kids are from. You've got guys from all over the country, from major cities and rural towns that you've never even heard of.
It's one of the great things about basketball. Talent can be found anywhere in the basketball world. And this game is a great reminder of just that.
And McCall gets it to fall.
Gotta credit the D. They were in a good position. But McCall, he's just on another level. Tyson is one of the brightest young basketball talents out there.
Stolen by Robinson. And they're on the break. Ahead. Johnson with the bucket.
A nice 1-2 punch there, guys. Great defensive play, and then great bucket in transition.
That's how to play aggressive, attacking style of basketball.
Now here's Moore. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there.
That's fantastic opportunistic defense, guys.
Here's McCall. He's got 5. And the big name for the Nike EYBL team is Ice McCall. Currently ranked 19th in the nation on the 2K U250, and for good reason.
Rarely melts down. McCall is a terrific shooter, and he can also create for others. He gives you whatever you want on the offensive end and can create as well as anyone else in his class. Ice is the guy to watch.
And so it's the EYBL with it. They trail by 1. Pass to Cologne. Takes a 3. The UIBL, no good that time either. Here's Carrington. Count the basket, and he makes his first shot of the game.
I love the confidence Carrington plays with inside. He just knows how to capitalize.
That's Cologne on the wing. To the paint. Massaquanagoo. And it's thrown down by Leftos.
He finishes it home, and he gives that rim a good little tug at the end on the way down.
With the exclamation point.
Oh, man, I think he's lucky to get away with that. Could have gotten a T for hanging on that long.
Now here's MP. Shot clock at 6. And he's off on that one.
He bodied him up and made him alter the trajectory on that shot.
Definitely. Some very sound defense played on that trip.
Cologne for 3. The rebound by Schrader. And being named to one of these rosters is quite an achievement in of its own.
Yeah, we can't emphasize enough that this is the best of the best playing here. The Nike EYBL is the top circuit in the world. Everyone from there is a top prospect, and I'm sure that it'll be true for many of the players from the WCBL as well.
Now here's McCall. The 11-footer. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk and draws the foul. He'll go to the line for...
Substitution for West All-Stars.
And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. McCall outside. No one near him. Rebounded by Stone. The West trailing. On the wing, it's MP. Johnny Chu. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And you look at that level of play and the upside for most of these players. This has been an especially gifted class that we're seeing here.
And you think back to some of the all-time great NBA draft classes. 84, 03. I mean, with all the talent we're seeing here, this class could be on those levels.
And he threw that pass right on time. Great look and a solid finish.
Pass to Schrader. Return to MP. Now Stone. Luan covering off his leg.
Kickball.
And it's called a kickball.
Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars. Leftos
MP guarded by Cologne. MP MP, no good.
And he cannot wait for this quarter to come to an end.
Seems like nothing is bouncing his way, no matter what he tries.
Kicks it to McCall. Back to Aslanoglu. Stone grabs the board. And here's the West All-Stars. Now here's MP. The WCBL missing again. McCall for three. Stone grabs the board.
And most days, that would be his shot. I'm not sure what the credit goes for the miss.
Certainly not to the defense. They're very fortunate that didn't go in, considering the room they gave him. That'll energize his teammates.
A solid athlete who loves to make plays above the rim.
100%. Not surprised at that finish one bit.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
It's McCall on the wing, guarded by Carrington. McCall's shot off the mark. The West with the ball. Shot's good by Carrington. And every time we've seen Carrington, he's found a way to add something to refine his game.
He does so much with his shooting and his defense that anything else he gives you is icing on the cake. But I love the work ethic he's shown to continue improving, and I'm interested in some cake after the game.
First personal foul. Substitution for the EYBL All-Stars.
Outside, McCall. Robinson sets the screen. McCall's shot off the mark.
A lot of bricks put up off his shots, and one reason is he keeps trying to force it when he's guarded. Move the ball around.
Returns it to Moore. Up top, Mills. Nails it from three.
We see Mills reloading his teammates often in games, but here, fired away.
The UYBL trailing. McCall outside. Kicks it to Johnson. Robinson. Up top, McCall. Just 5 on the clock. The UYBL, no good that time either. And here's the West All-Stars. MP left side to the middle. Stolen by Robinson. It's McCall on the wing. The UYBL All-Stars keep it alive. Back to Johnson. Shot to stop the run. The three. That's good. Tyson McCall for three. The West with the ball. Pass to MP. Yes, that one's good. Mills picking up the assist.
He's able to find a seam in the defense and just play it right in.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very close so far. It's the WCBL All-Stars. They're up by 4. And we'll return right after this break. Thanks for joining us as we start up the second half of this exciting matchup. The best talent on display here in this one. And what a special experience this game must be for these up-and-coming stars.
I hope they're able to just take it all in and enjoy everything involved in this game. Just being here is a huge accomplishment, regardless of the outcome. This is something that'll stick with them for the rest of their lives.
McCall shot off the mark. The West All-Stars leading this one. Pass to Moore. Basket counts.
2 points.
Solid work around the rim by Moore. He doesn't fear going in amongst the trees.
For Trumpsy, outside. Here's Johnson. Black for three. Fires in the triple.
The defensive effort wasn't there, and as a result, buries it.
Passes to MP. Now Harris. Defended by Robinson. MP with it. Robinson on him. Shot clock at 5. MP laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's just a high-quality shot. Coach will always appreciate that.
McCall outside. Black. Off target from outside. Right side, MP. Outside, Moore. Return to MP. Pass now to Harris. Yes, Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
We often talk about bigs that you can rely on down in the paint, and Harris is always somebody in our conversation.
Outside, it's Johnson. And again, it's the EYBL from deep.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter.
Inside. And it's MP missing. And the EYBL All-Stars with possession here. 6-point game. McCall for three. Nails the three-pointer.
They came out of the break with a clear philosophy. Shoot the three early and often.
And the entire team has bought into it. They're loving the bombs away mentality.
Left side, Stone. Mills outside. On the wing, it's MP. Pass to Harris. Return to MP. And a missed layup. Down low. And Harris with the rejection.
The anticipation, the timing, that's a great block from Harris.
Drains the triple. And Mills so skilled with the ball in his hands.
Mills has some things he still needs to work on, but you can see the playmaking. It's already there. He makes his teammates better, and he does it with joy on his face.
Timeout called by the EYBL.
Left goes Osmonoglu. Brian Cologne. Substitution for West All-Stars.
To the left wing. Out to the right wing. Robinson screen. 6 to shoot. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. Here's MP. That one drops for 2.
Nice flow to this sequence. Like to see the players working as a unit.
It's Cologne on the wing. Back to Johnson. Robinson sets the screen. Pass to Leftos. Here's the three. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. Here's Schrader, guarded by Cologne. Here's MP. And he finishes nicely on the layup.
And you see them adding to their lead. Right now, they're following their game plan to perfection.
Absolutely. They're getting good looks and finding ways to capitalize.
Pass to Cologne. To the right side. Outside, Black. Offensive board. Robinson's shot is off. So it's the West now. MP again.
And now we're seeing them find their groove on offense in this half.
They've been the much more efficient team. Chugging along nicely right now.
Now Osmonoglu. Pass to Cologne. To end the run. Good. And Leftos gets the assist.
That's a solid possession by Cologne. He spaces the floor. He keeps the defense honest.
And the West All-Stars call time here.
Tim Schroeder.
Here's Schrader.
Takes it to go.
Here's MP.
Substitution for West
Pass to
All-Stars.
Carrington. MP, guarded by Cologne. Outside for Stone. Here's Schrader with 4 to shoot. Carrington for 3. Gets the 3 to fall.
I mean, this is why you got to be right up on Carrington, even when he doesn't have the ball yet.
A challenging stretch for the EYBL in this one. And here's McCall. To the inside. Osmonoglu. And then Leftos Osmonoglu with the jam.
Even when his team is down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
I agree. Now's when they need a spark the most.
Yep, that one goes.
This is nuts. They can't miss. It's so rare to see a team operate like this.
I can't remember the last time that they did miss. Insane split.
Al Pachumsi.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball.
Substitution for
Down by
West
12.
All-Stars.
And that whistle blown against MP. That is his first foul of the game. Now here's Perchumpsy. Not a lot of room. Cologne for three. Sinks it from distance.
They were looking for him on that possession. Beyond the arc, finds some space.
Shot's good by Carrington.
Really great communication on the inbound play. He got into a good position, and the pass was on time and on target.
And it's in there.
Hey, finding a way. Cologne doing what he does in close.
Passes to MP. Carrington outside. Return to MP. Now Harris. He's guarded by Dermanenko. Count that one.
2 points.
Great ball movement, Harris. Finding a ready shooter.
Now Cologne. Timeout called by the EYBL.
He's had enough of all the interior scoring.
You nailed it, and I'm sure they're going to talk at length about limiting all the points that they've been giving up in the paint.
So it's both teams making a change here.
Drew Robinson. Jonathan Lack.
Here's Johnson.
Substitution for West Austin.
Outside, Lack. And again, it's the EYBL All-Stars missing the shot. MP, defended by McCall.
Ooh, the dime, courtesy of Mills. He's got a great feel for the floor.
Here's the EYBL All-Stars with the ball. It's a 13-point ball game. Great positioning on the putback.
Big-time putback. What a motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
2 minutes.
And night in, night out, that's what he gives you.
Puts it up. And the WCBL again with the bucket.
That can be a tricky pass inside, but the rewards definitely justified the risk.
Pass to Lack. And here's McCall from deep. He can't get that one. Here's MP. Left side Harris. Yes, and it's MP picking up the assist.
And it's just about to the point where we can put this game in the books.
They deserve credit for putting their foot down and trying to take away any chance of drama at the end.
Kicks it to Johnson. Now McCall. Knocks down the long J.
Oh, another ice cube. That's what I'm calling his jumpers now. What do you think, Jake? Nearly automatic and lowering the temperature for his team. One shot at a time. That right there, an inexcusable turnover.
From past the arc. And again, it's the EYBL with the trifecta.
Making a big difference from long range tonight. That was a huge shot right there.
They've got time, and if he can keep stretching the defense like he has been with those three-point shots, that lead could go away in a hurry.
Here's MP. McCall grabs the miss. And so it's the EYBL with it. They trail by 9. And he wills that one in, right in off the back iron.
This is what makes McCall such an enticing prospect. His ability to effortlessly take over games with his scoring is so impressive.
And MP gets it to go.
What a smart use of the height mismatch. He goes right over the defender and lays it in.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Johnson, no good that time. Moore, right side. MP tries the 10-footer. Another miss by MP. So MP and the rest of the West Coast All-Stars really showcasing their talent in the win tonight.
What an upset we just witnessed. Against a very talented group, MP was more than up for the challenge. I can't wait to see what the future holds in store for him. You have to think the MP's ceiling is sky high at this point.
Absolutely, Drake. And then for the EYBL All-Stars, a lot of talent, but not quite enough to get it done.
Well, Ice McCall, he did what he could, give him the credit, but at the end, they were just outplayed. Clearly, MP came out here to prove something, and it was not going to be denied. His effort was so strong.
And that about does it, folks. For Drake Hugo, Danny Hager, this is Joel Amy. Thank you for joining us.
All right, we're here with MP. MP, big win for you guys as a WCBL All-Star stunned the EYBL Select in a massive upset. Talk about how'd you do it. How are you feeling now that it's over?
I'm just so proud of our guys. Everyone, for most of us, this is our first time playing together, first time playing a game at this level, and everybody came out and handled their business and came together when we had to in order to beat what's a talented team over there. This is an unbelievable win. Just unbelievable.
Turning into a really exciting season.
Well,
hey, there he is,
hey,
the man of the hour. Great game,
Good to see you.
Great game, man.
Thanks. So do you think that made up for me being suspended?
Oh, well, it certainly can't hurt. I'll put it that way.
Okay, so what happens next?
Well, now, let me give me a few days to get all my ducks in a row. We want to wait for some colleges to maybe show interest who didn't show any before, or maybe some who already liked you want to come forward, some bigger offers or better roles. We also still want to see where you land on the final 250 of the year.
Right.
When I get a full picture, then we'll get together, go over your options. I just don't want to rush anything,
Hey, that all sounds great to me.
Yeah, yeah. Well, hey, listen, give me a few days, I'll hit you up. Meantime, baby, you do you.
Already did.
All right.
All right.
Okay. Look, I'm a big believer in ripping the Band-Aid off, so I'm going to get right to it. The play next year is Europe. That's your path to the NBA.
Wait, you're not kidding. Europe?
Mm-hmm.
No. The play is college. It's always been college.
Plans change, MP.
No, I did everything. Everything I was supposed to. I'm ranked. I have scholarships. Why are we changing the plan now?
Listen. You did an amazing job these past few months. But the problem is that you came into the game too late. You have too much ground to make up for, and you can't do that in college, man.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Mr. Kelly. I'm starting to wonder if you should be my agent.
All right. Can I make my case?
The floor is all yours.
Okay. You can answer questions in Europe that you can't answer in college. Questions that NBA GMs need answers to if they're going to draft you. And most importantly, you can answer them next year. College is at minimum a 2-year plan. You've got too many established players ahead of you to hit as a freshman, and every year you don't get drafted, your odds of getting drafted plummet.
Okay. I want to see what you see. So, walk me through it.
The biggest question facing 80% of players entering the draft is whether they have an NBA body. You go to Europe, play against grown men, you've answered that question.
Still not seeing it. What else you got?
You can prove you don't have character issues.
Man, I was late to one game.
And got suspended for the biggest game of the only season you have played in competitive club league ball. It's not fair, but it's out there. You go to Europe, you can prove that you play with a professional work ethic, and now you've answered another question, a big one.
Okay, so I'm behind. How do I make up all this ground?
In Europe, you'll devote every waking minute to basketball while your peers are back home sweating out midterms. That's a huge advantage. And not for nothing, but the salary in Europe is way better than any NIL you're
The
getting.
only money I care about is the NBA money. I'm not trying to fumble that bag because the NIL isn't good enough.
I make a percentage of your salary, MP. I'd be a fool to do anything that jeopardizes your NBA career.
That's a good point. I have nothing.
Look, we live in a world with Wemby, Luka, and Giannis. Scouts know how to evaluate what you're doing overseas. And by the way, you wouldn't be the first American to do this either. Ask LaMelo if he regrets skipping college.
Do I have any offers?
2 of them. I wouldn't bring this to you on a whim. The first one is from Basket Madrid in the Spanish National Champions League, the most competitive league in Europe. If you thrive over there, you are guaranteed to get drafted.
Okay, so what's the other one?
Paris FC Basket in the French Basketball Super League. They got a lot of first-round prospects this year. Outplaying them will cement your spot on any GM's draft board.
I'm not gonna hold you. I like how those sound.
Plus, I'm hiring a professional videographer to chronicle it all, so GMs will see everything you do. Look, I know it's not what you pictured, but if you're honest with yourself, I think you'll know it's the right move.
When you're saying all of that, it makes sense in my mind. But, not gonna lie, it doesn't feel great.
Well, it'll feel a lot better when you hear your name called on draft night.
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
I'm in. I just hope you know what you're talking about, Mr. Kelly.
Well, what's it going to be? France or Spain?
Let's see. What's up, everybody? It's your boy, MP. Welcome to the first episode of Out of Bounds, the new web series offering exclusive access to all things MP as I start the next chapter of my basketball journey in Bonita, España. Sick apartment, right? Yeah, my agent hooked me up with all this. And helping me put all of this together is my boy Xander Jones, one of the hottest young filmmakers in the game right now. Xander, can you show your face for a second and say hi to the people?
What's up, everybody? Looking forward to sharing MP's journey with you.
I appreciate that, Xander. All right, so more about me. Wait, Xander, do you have any questions?
New country, new apartment, new life. How are you adjusting?
Man, I just landed yesterday, so my head's spinning a little bit, but I can't wait to get to work.
Okay. All right, well, what's on the schedule for today?
I have to head to my first practice, so that's really exciting. And our first game is in a couple of days against the league's MVP, so I'm looking to hit the ground running against him.
All right, after you settle in and got a little time to breathe, what are you the most excited about when it comes to living in Spain?
La comida. My dad's an amazing chef. He gave me this huge list of stuff I gotta eat.
How big is this list?
Bro, he's got this thing into categories. Like, first is classics. Jamón, ibirco, paella, tapas, patatas, bravas, gazpacho, musto. Whew, that one's a grape juice made of wine grapes. That's crazy, right? Apparently they put an olive in it. I don't know, but I'm excited. Then he's got stuff like rabo de toro, pulpo, a la gallega, bacalao. Shh. Man, it goes on, but there's a whole section of Basque cuisine.
You been working on that accent, I see. You weren't kidding about that list.
Yeah, my dad doesn't play when it comes to la comida, bro.
I feel you. Well, looks like you got an adventure ahead of you.
Yeah, for real, no doubt. And I'm excited to have you all along on the ride with me.
And cut.
Keep it a buck with me. How was that?
You were great. You seemed at ease. Definitely comfortable in front of the camera. And you covered all the things we got to cover. Why, what's up?
I don't know. It's just... doing this with someone else, it feels like there's more pressure.
Ah, man, you're crushing it. Trust me, I've been doing this long enough. You know, the basketball stuff, it pulls them in, but your personality, that's what they're here for. And you got that in spades. You don't need me to tell you that. Plus, listen, if we got a take and you don't like it, there's nothing. We can always do another one, bro. I got you.
You're right. I appreciate that. Your feedback's good. Keep it up.
Thank you. So, you got any plans for after practice?
Rest and recovery. As much as I want to see the rest of this country, I came here to get my draft stock up and make the league. That's what I'm going to do, Xander.
Go!
Almost got you that time, Lazy.
Better luck next time, MP.
I can't believe I do this every day. These practices are crazy.
You're tired?
I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
We're just getting started.
Hey, that's some good motivation. I can see why they made you team captain. Not saying that you're not good. You definitely can ball on the court, too.
I'm not joking. We need fresh legs in the fourth. All right? Conditioning is everything.
Everybody cuddle up.
It'll make you a better player. Okay. All right? We do everything for a reason.
It's absolutely critical to be the best conditioned team on the court. Fitness makes the difference between winning and losing, especially in the fourth. So we're going to do a shot scrimmage, full court. Let's see who's been keeping up with their conditioning program. Line them up!
Okay. Hey, Sergio, I got you this time.
Right here. Get the board! Way to snatch it, MP!
Some of you are more ready than others. You better clean it up quick. Now, if we're going to be successful at the end of games, we have to be able to run our sideline out of bounds sets forwards and backwards. First set we're going to work on is called Granada. We're looking to spring Sergio for an open three in the corner. So NP!
Oh, see, coach.
You gotta set a good screen here, okay? You're late, you're dead in the water. And I want you here. Not here, but right here. You got me?
Vale, I got you, coach.
Let's go! Let's go, MP, move it! Move it, MP, let's go! Move it! Ay, por favor. Again, get up! Get up, MP, move it!
That all you got, America? I thought Cowboys supposed to be tough.
You're not very nice.
He's like that with everyone. You keep dealing with someone like Lazard, you can't back down.
That guy's built like a bear.
He wasn't born that way. He worked for it.
Prove it.
I know what it's like to be in your shoes. It's a hard adjustment to the pros. You just gotta keep working. You'll be fine.
Enough chatter. Let's line him up again!
All right. I'm ready.
All right, first game coming up later today. What are you expecting?
That the game speed will be more intense than anything I'm used to from high school. Milaga is the best team in the country, so we're going right into the deep end with this game.
Mm-hmm. And when you talk Malaga, there's one name on everyone's lips.
Carlos Navarro.
Yep. What do we need to know about him?
Reigning MVP. 3-level scorer. Elite.
So how do you plan to slow him down?
To slow a guy like Navarro down, you have to do it as a team. And that's why I came to this country. To prove that I can help a team win at the highest level.
And cut. You good? You seem a little off.
Yep, I'm fine. Just... I haven't been this sore since I started running with varsity freshman year.
It'll make you stronger in the long run.
Yep, for sure. It's, why I came here. To get in professional shape, it's just a lot when you're going through it.
I feel you.
Yeah.
I feel you. Can I ask a question?
Yeah, as long as I don't have to move to answer it.
Not at all. You worried about Novato?
Yeah. Wouldn't you be?
And a stunning waterfront view overlooking Malaga, Spain, our site for tonight's game. Welcome, everyone. Blake Zuniga here, pleased to bring you action from the SNCL. I'm joined by Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi as we have Basket Madrid taking on FC Malaga.
The story here, Carlos Navarro, and how he'll match last season's incredible performance. Madrid knows what he's capable of, and they're going to use everything they've got to try to slow Navarro down.
So you figure Madrid will use several different defenders on Navarro, one of which might be newcomer MP.
I mean, talk about MP being dropped right into the heat of battle. But I tell you what, Madrid is excited about their young prospect and what he can provide. So I'm very interested to see how he holds up with this level of competition. Buckle up, guys. The star of tonight's game is Carlos Navarro. The reigning MVP is looking to add...
Madrid making a change here. And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in this first quarter. Pass to Castillo. Outside Navarro. And they grab their own miss. Count that one.
Length has its benefits. Escudero saves a lot of possessions for Malaga on the offensive glass.
And here's MP. Now here's Delgado. To stop the run. And Delgado with the slam.
He might be small for a center, but he can jump out of the building. He plays big.
Now Castillo. Pass to Navarro. Castillo. Misses the layup.
Well, it wasn't a block officially, but it might as well have been. He affected that shot.
Yeah, it was clearly his defense that threw him off there.
There's Navarro with the three. Make it 5 for 10 for him with that bucket.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're still in the first quarter.
And it hasn't been just about their scoring, Tim. They're playing tremendous defense, too.
Well, Brian, you got to give it up for the coach as well. This game plan has been perfect.
Three-pointer. Hits it from three-point range. And as the first quarter wraps up, already a double-digit lead. FC Malaga out in front. Hey, glad to have you back for the start of the second quarter here in Malaga. You look at the season Malaga had last year, easy to see why they expect big things this season.
They had such a strong run, and the core is mostly the same. This is a team that knows how to play together, and they're probably even better this year.
Pass to Ferrer. They set the pick. And he banks in the layup.
Nice touch near the hoop.
And it would take a major comeback for them to get back in this one.
Yeah, I mean, the chances of that happening are extremely slim. Seeing his man separate Aguilar with some good vision.
On offense, here's Malaga.
And he isn't the biggest power forward, but his ability to rise up evens things out.
This Basket Madrid squad struggling. High post MP. Out to Aguilar. Back to MP. Pass to Ibanez. Shot clock at 6. MP, it's good.
Well, when we watch him here in Europe, MP always seems to find some daylight to get his shot off.
Here's Serrano. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Munoz. Pass to Serrano. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Superb assist. He played the role of maestro on that one.
Here's Ibanez. Here's MP. To the inside. Ferrer grabs the miss. 2 minutes now played in this second quarter. Here's Salazar. That shot off.
Ill-advised shot selection right there.
I'll say that was lower than low percentage.
No chance.
Here's Serrano. And it's MP with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get too many chances like that from short range.
That's his fourth miss from the floor. He's made 2 of his shots. Right wing. Pass to Salazar. Munoz. Here's Salazar. Takes the 3. That shot off. So it's Basket Madrid now. 17-point game. That one drops for him. And it's FC Malaga with the ball. To the left wing. Pass to Galindo. Here's Ferrer. Here's Munoz. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Serrano. Buries the long-range jumper.
Oh, that kind of D, it's just not going to cut it, guys. You've got to get a hand in his face.
MP outside. Rebound Malaga. It's stolen. And it's Galindo with the rebound. Here's Salazar. Pass to Serrano. To the paint. The dunk and the foul. A power.
All right, first game coming up later today. What are you expecting?
That.
You good? You seem a little off.
Yep, I'm fine.
And a stunning waterfront view overlooking Malaga, Spain. Our site for tonight's game. Good evening, everyone, and welcome. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for this. Both teams making substitutions here. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in.
And of course, the star of tonight's game is Carlos Navarro. The reigning MVP is looking to add another trophy to his trophy case.
And stolen by MP. Montoya from long range. It's good from long range.
Montoya working hard to find space in the corner. And that's a good look when the D's slow to react.
And with the way Navarro can light it up, there's a good chance he goes back-to-back in the MVP race.
I mean, he just scores it with such ease and really at all levels of the floor. He can go with either hand, and if you look to take one thing away from his arsenal, he'll simply go to another weapon of his.
Here's Salazar. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points in the game. Here's Serrano. Here's Munoz. And he misses the go-ahead basket. Madrid with the lead. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. And MP gets it to go.
Athletic play from MP inside, getting around the traffic and finding a shot.
Here's Serrano. Ferrer.
Oh! He's trying to turn this into a dunk-a-thon.
And that one is stuck right through. Both teams have it going here early and still close through the first quarter. Basket Madrid. Hey, glad to have you back for the start of the second quarter here in Malaga. On offense, here's Malaga. They trail by 1. You look at the season Malaga had last year, easy to see why they expect big things this season.
They had such a strong run, and the core is mostly the same. This is a team that knows how to play together, and they're probably even better this year.
Munoz takes the 3. The rebound by Rojas.
He didn't punish them for the weak coverage, but they can't count on him missing.
He's got to go right back to that shot.
They double him with MP. There's the triple. FC Malaga, another miss. So it's basket Madrid now. Here's Martinez. Good for the basket, starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Pretty passing, timely recognition as to where the open man was. And he isn't the biggest power forward, but his ability to rise up even stings out.
Pass to MP. And here's Aguilar. MP inside. Count that bucket.
That is some dime dropping. Exquisite assist.
Second quarter of basketball, just over 1.5 minutes played so far. Out to the wing. Pass to Munoz. Shot clock at 5. Ferrer, covered by MP. Munoz, no good. Aguilar outside. High post MP. Rebound by Malaga. Here's Ferrer. 7 points in the game. To the middle. Salazar. Terrific assist and a nice finish. Just a solid play all around.
He is one of the best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass.
Here's Martinez.
He might be small for a center, but it doesn't matter because he can jump out of the building.
FC Malaga trailing. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
He's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
And he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points.
Keep it simple. Keep it simple. And
that one misses. And it's FC Malaga with the ball. And stolen by MP. For the finish. Oh, and a slam by MP. And MP might not be at full bore in this one. A report came out that he isn't in game-ready shape after initial training with the team.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's not a huge surprise to hear that. This Madrid team, they demand the highest level of fitness. It's never easy for a young player to come in and be able to match it.
Pass to Delgado.
Well, Delgado sometimes can be a handful for defenders, and that's why they foul him.
And this is his second and third free throw attempts tonight. And the first one drops. So he gets them both.
Now Castillo. They double him with MP. And there's a foul called on MP.
That's his first foul.
To the paint. Here's Navarro. Basket is good. The assist from Valverde.
And looking at the MVP voting breakdown last year for Navarro, it wasn't exactly a nail-biter.
Navarro ran away with the awards, and while others received votes, it was always going to go to Navarro. He had that good of a season.
They double him with MP.
To the inside.
On the wing, Castillo. Pass to Salazar. There's Navarro with the three. And it's Morales with the board.
Even with the decent coverage that time, he has confidence to drill the three.
Absolutely. I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
Delgado. Galindo defending. And it's MP missing. Now Castillo. Alvarez defending. Navarro with the bucket.
Well, it doesn't take Navarro long to make up his mind. If the shot's available, he's going to take it. Very high-quality shot. Can't get enough of those.
So the clock runs out with the score tied going into the half. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
Hey, if you're just joining us, we have Basket Madrid visiting the FC Moloch. Madrid making a change here. Pass to MP.
Sweet little floater.
And you look at the coach for Madrid, Chispa Romero. He's in the pressure cooker.
Oh, that press here in Madrid, it'll eat you alive. I mean, it's brutal if you don't get results. That goes for players and coaches. Romero knows this team needs to make a deep run this year.
And here's Gomes.
No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Well, that's why Castillo plays the two guard for Malaga. He can really dial it in from downtown.
Basket Madrid trailing.
Down low.
Outside for Montoya.
Inside. Here's MP.
Alvarez outside. MP.
Second chance shot.
And Navarro pulls it down. Navarro slams it in.
A true threat on the offensive end, really from anywhere on the floor. Carlos Navarro has been attacking without any hesitation, and he's having a big-time game.
Pass to MP.
Looking to get it going.
Now Montoya. Now here's MP. Defended by Navarro.
Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Alvarez for three. The shot is good on the assist by Illich.
When a wing like Alvarez is knocking down threes, it just opens up this Madrid attack.
Now here's Valverde. Gomes. And again, Malaga with the triple.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the three right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
And that's out of bounds. Madrid will retain possession.
You know, he had no chance but to lunge for that pass to make sure it didn't get through.
And that was important. Probably would have been a quick 2 points if he doesn't knock that one out of bounds.
Good defense.
Well, the captain of this Madrid team is none other than Sergio Montoya. He's coming into his prime and playing some of the best ball of his career.
And Montoya doesn't do anything overly flashy, but he is effective in every aspect of the game. Kind of the exact leader you want on the perimeter.
Here's
MP. Elich. Parked down low that time and got hit with the 3-second call. Malaga in the lead. Outside Gomes. Pass to Navarro. Good on the three-point shot.
As long as the threes keep dropping for him, he'll keep firing them.
As he should. When you're having the kind of day he's having from long range, why not?
The teammates just keep feeding the hot hand.
Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Here's MP. Here's Delgado. MP, defended by Navarro. And there's the foul. It's on Valverde. That's his third foul so far. And FC Malaga making a change here. And here's Madrid now. 7-point differential. Pass to Morales. Delgado. Shot clock at 6. Alvarez for 3. Ferrer grabs the miss. And unsurprisingly, the MVP has been a force. Navarro completely outpacing MP in scoring.
And this is just MP learning that there are levels to this. Navarro is a seasoned vet in his prime, coming off of an MVP season. If you're MP, you can't get too down on yourself, because he's got to take some time to learn from the experience and use that to improve.
And there's the 3-second violation.
He's not doing them any favors making those types of errors.
Especially now with every possession being a critical one for them at this point.
It's the worst time for it to happen. They've been very sound offensively in the second half.
And there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
And you kind of wonder what was one team talking about in the locker room and what was the other?
Down low. Salazar. Shot is good by Munoz.
Used his strength to get into the post without much fight from the D.
They need to do a better job next time and muscle up on it.
And Madrid making a change here. Now here's Aguilar. Pass to Martinez. Stolen away. And fast break now for Malaga. Goes up. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
That's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam on the other end.
It really was a case of great defense triggering some instant offense.
He's causing some havoc out there.
Whoa. Here's Serrano. Pass to Munoz. Serrano over Aguilar. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. FC Malaga. And here we are, folks. Fourth quarter, FC Malaga at home against Basket Madrid. Here's Gomes. To the inside. And Galindo with the slam.
Well, with all his height at the 1, Gomes can really survey the floor effectively.
MP outside. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by Salazar.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
Right side Galindo. Serrano. They double him with MP. Pass to Salazar. Good, and it's Gomes who picks up the assist.
His ball distribution has been outstanding.
Yeah, Tim, all you have to do is look at the numbers. Those assists do not lie.
And they keep piling up.
And here's MP from the arc. It's Galindo with the rebound.
He has slipped into a real funk here.
Definitely. The bucket is not looking very big to him at this point.
It's stolen by Aguilar. It's tipped. It's stolen by Galindo. Pass to Gomes. Here's Ferrer. And it's blocked by Castillo. Out of bounds, it'll go to Malaga.
You gotta ask, where was he going with that pass? Awful turnover.
So both teams changing it up here. Here's Ferrer. And he throws it down with one hand.
flying high and throwing down the hard one-hander.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Yeah, signature move.
And he does it as well as anyone. I mean, just tremendous skill in the air.
Out of bounds, it'll go to Malaga. And as the clock hits 0, that is going to do it for this one. FC Malaga defend.